Hold on, I just gotta double check my audio, guys. And then, we'll get this up in just a second. Alrighty. Well, hello everybody. I'm Alex Himby. We're going to be doing the FCO stream tonight. This is the novice race. This is going to be round 8. Super excited for it. Let's see here. Get the link sent out. This is Daytona, one of my favorite tracks so far of the season. Really enjoyed racing on this track for the MCC series. So not going to be able to watch these guys race on the track. Don't have a super big gate today, unfortunately, but we're going to work with what we got. See how many people we got racing. 17 so far in here. I'm not sure if there's more or not, but I believe we have 17 people in here. Pretty challenging track. Got a lot of tough spots. This sand section right here is pretty tough, and then this one right here is pretty tough too, with that huge crater right smack dab in the middle of that sand section. So I'm excited to see these guys race this and to see how they'll do. In the live stream, I am joined by Matt, which is my buddy from in real life, Sean, otherwise known as General Aladdin, and Tyler Sheppy. He's going to be racing this. So that's going to be cool to see. So I'm going to go ahead and undeafen so you guys can hear them.
3 hours, because I've done it so many fucking times.
Live now, and you are able to be heard as well. I got should have the Discord stream up so you guys can watch and maybe commentate if you wish.
I love how you have to warn us. You can be heard.
I'd rather warn you than not and have a little whoops. So.
What you're saying is I can't say it.
Please don't. Another spot on this track that is pretty tough, in my opinion, is this right here. I don't know what it is, but if you get in one of these ruts, you just bounce and do a flip. So every time I hit this line, when I was racing this track, I just rode right on top of this little mohawk.
Oh, they're doing rutted now?
Yeah, they're doing rutted after the last one. The people voted, and the people voted rutted.
Nice.
Since you're a guru with this beef,
yeah, what's up?
What my needle jet, it's set right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like what's optimal? What does that depend on?
It really depends on like. Well, you're in like the basic what the.
Definitely real quick. Oh shoot! What did I do?
Okay, well, rattle off a few.
See if we got anybody's bikes in. I know a couple people sitting in their kits. Got Sheppy as always. Got a little Honda. It's my fault. Don't mean to have the model swap there. It's just one that I don't really see people ride often. Someone sent me their gear. Oh, here it is. What's this right here? Tie. Check this out. Little RMA TV sponsorship. Oh my god, he just got punted by Flowdoc. Where'd he go? Nate Moto over here. Nick and Nate need to send me in their stuff, man. They had their stuff for a minute. But I seem to not have it now. Yeah, hopefully we'll be getting this started fairly shortly. Oh, here we go. Here's Ty with the stuff. Sponsors he got on here. Little team logo right there. Too fast. It's pretty neat. else we got? RMATV, A-Stars. I think an A-Star sponsorship on FXR Gears. An interesting choice. Is that pretty neat? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Throwing out the wave. And I think that's going to be the race start here. One Yamaha, one Honda, and then a sea of KTMs and Husqvarnas. All these riders lined up on the gate here. You got someone's helmet. Nate Moto with a fairly outside gate choice. Where's Nick? I'm not seeing him. Is he gonna race tonight? I'm not seeing him. I think he was in the points lead too, huh? Well, the revs are up. 19 people on the gate. Super long gate. Gates are down. Rico Suave. Holy jump. Takes a little wide though. We'll have Flodock with the hole shot. Nate Moto following behind, but he makes a mistake, so that'll put Nate into the lead. Becker just behind him. We got Mudcat from Motoculture. Wants a piece of that as Nate does a flip. Ton of KTMs, ton of Huskies. All wanting a piece of this Daytona soil. Mudcat with the inside. Good line from him. We'll go ahead and get the standings up on the screen. And our race leader is out. Iceman does a flip. So that'll put Ryder from L Racing in first place, but Ryland's right there. As Ryder takes that super fast outside line. Going through there, Rico Suave. Gets a little sketchy. Ryder unable to do the double there, so he'll give up 4 positions, putting him into 5th place. And that'll have Ryland in first place now. These guys are all pretty close together in this top 5. Ryder runs into some tough blocks. Nate Moto making a pass. Gets a little sideways. Him and second place crash. So that'll now have Rico Suave as our leader. Becker right behind him. And Ryland right there as well. Got Spiggity right here in 4th, right in front of Sheppy. Awesome to see him again. Been pretty consistent with all these races. He's been doing pretty well. Oh, as Ryland does a flip, Sheppy and Spiggity get past him. So does Ryder. A whole bunch of people get past him. Holy crap! So that'll put Sheppy into 3rd place now, I believe, which will match his best finish so far of the season. As Rico Suave goes down his bike, does a flip. Becker able to get by him. Sheppy as well. Sheppy and Rico Suave connect as he goes past, so that's Sheppy in 2nd place now. The only thing standing in between him and first place is Becker and maybe even Ryder. Ryder goes for the longer outside lane, but I don't think he's going to get the drive out of that corner to be able to make it happen on Sheppy. Tons of action at the beginning of this race. It's awesome to see as Sheppy comes up a little bit short. Becker's right on him. He wants a piece of it. Ryder goes for the triple N, comes up short though. And he's able to get the pass on the outside from Sheppy. Keep an eye on these guys for right now. Good battling for these top 3 positions. And Rico Suave wants his first place back with Jet Doc right behind him. Sheppy with the triple N. Oh my god, Becker and Ryder get together. Rico Suave is right there on the inside. Sheppy makes the pass again for 2nd place past Ryder. Becker and Sheppy are neck and neck, side by side right now going into this rhythm section. Becker comes up short, takes out Ryder and Rico Suave. We have Sheppy, the AH517 rider, in first place. He probably doesn't know what to do. I don't think he's ever been in this position before. Holy crap, this is awesome. And with a huge gap. Jet Doc taking second place, and Becker is now holding third. As long as Sheppy is able to stay consistent, he's got a 4-second lead on these guys. I don't believe he has any cuts. So this could be really, really good for him. Still tons of battles going on back here. Nate Moto. Oh my god, Becker goes down. We were unable to see it, but we saw his reset. So now the list is Sheppy, Jet Doc, and Rico Suave now in third. Nate Moto doing pretty good in the points. I believe he's first or second in the points. He's coming up now on our race leaders. He is in third. Someone must have some cuts. I believe it's Rico Suave. Yeah, Rico Suave's got a bunch of cuts, so that's putting him right now in 5th place. So the actual top 3 would be Sheppy, Jet Doc, and Nate Moto, with Nate being currently in 4th. So our actual is Sheppy. Oh, what happened here? Oh, nothing. It was just shadow I saw. All right. Looks like Jet Doc is putting some ground on Sheppy as Sheppy gets a little bit into the tough blocks. The gap is closing and the pressure is on for Sheppy. Both able to get that triple N. Jet Doc is right there. Sheppy goes for the outside. Jet Doc's on the inside. I think Sheppy gets a little bit better of a drive through there. They are right on each other's wheel. I think Jet Doc didn't get enough air on there right there. Oh, and he's able to hit that line so much faster and takes it away from Sheppy. Keep an eye on these guys for a moment, then we'll go a little bit further back in the pack. They currently have a 5-second lead on Nate Moto. Sheppy bobbles a little bit on that wall jump there. Both go for this big, long outside line. Sheppy gets a better drive through the whoops, though, and is able to bring back some time on Jet Doc. Sheppy goes for the outside for the triple N. Is it going to be any faster for him? Rico Suave creeping back up with Nate Moto right behind him. And oh my god, Sheppy hits the pocket and does a flip. Going to re-enter the track at a safe position as Nate Moto and Rico Suave pass him. Rico goes down, but he does have cuts, so keep that in mind. So that we'll have Sheppy in the actual of 3rd position right now. He currently isn't 3rd yet. Let's go a little bit further back to the pack. Some pretty good gaps on these guys as Mudcat from Motoculture goes down. We got Ryder, Iceman, Zappy, and Rylan all in the same section together. KTM crew. Zappy is trying to make the pass on Iceman. Iceman, huge case on the triple, and Zappy and Rylan are able to get around him. He's off into the crowd. Spiggity makes the pass on him as well. 4D Low is right behind him. We've seen 4D Low do better in some of the previous stadium rounds, so maybe this Daytona style format isn't too great for him. Iceman and Spiggity going back and forth as Spiggity flies off of the track. Holy crap. A little bit too much speed through that corner, and he just lost it. Oh, 4D Low goes way sideways on the wall jump there. Flowdock goes down. He had I believe Flowdock had a really good start. It looks like he's just fading. I'm not sure if the pressure got to him, but sucks to see. These guys are all over the place over here. Let's take a check in with our leaders. Jet Doc currently in 1st, followed by Nate Moto. already getting into some lappers. Rico Suave right behind him, and then Sheppy is following. All Sheppy needs to do is get close to Rico to be able to get that lead. As Rico goes down, he's got this lapper to worry about as well. Oh, Rico is so crossed up. He's getting so sideways. As Zappy is able to get past him. And him and Becker were fighting earlier. So Becker might want to get this pass back on Rico Suave. We're going to sit right here and we're going to watch all these riders go by. We've got Iceman, Rylan, 40 low. Flowdoc's currently sitting in 11th. There's Spiggity in 12th, Mudcat in 13th. Ty is in 14th. CJ in 15th. Consistent Terry, I remember him from the last race. Pretty new face in the series. Peter Dinkage. Maybe forgot an L there. And we stopped just in time to see Nate Moto creeping up on our race leader, Jet Doc. They're going at it with each other. Jet Doc had a pretty good lead, but it looks like he made a couple mistakes. We're just going to allow Nate Moto to get right there. What are the lap times? I'll take a gander on that real quick. I wish I had a way to check them live. Let's see. So far, our fastest laps are Jet Doc with a 133, Nate Moto with 134, Flowdoc with a 135. These are all our fastest laps. Go back into the replay here. Looks like Jet Doc was able to put a little bit more of a gap onto Nate Moto. And Sheppy is still creeping in 3rd place. Now, if Jet Doc and Nate Moto get into it, Sheppy may be able to capitalize on it, but there's a lot of ground to make up as they both kind of get a crappy run through the whoop section. Only half a second difference between the two as Nate Moto goes flying triple in. Jet Doc cuts down, gets into the tough block. They're side by side. Jet Doc gets a little bit crossed up. Nate Moto is able to make the pass, but only by a little bit right now. See if he's able to hold on to it. Better drive through that sand section there. I've seen this section right here be a big decider. Side by side, Jet Doc. Oh my god, I'm not sure if they collided or not. But Nate Moto goes down. They were really close, but I wasn't able to tell if they did collide. And who's that in the back? That's Sheppy, hoping to capitalize on some of that contact. Go a little bit further back here. It's Rico Suave, Zappy, and Becker all right next to each other as they collide. Zappy looks like he went for a big scrub there. Becker with the triple in, a little bit faster of a line. But Rico had a better drive through that corner. A little bit of a whip for the fans, scrub for the fans. Becker, better drive right there over that triple. He's able to get the inside, take it away from Rico. Rico goes for the outside here. And he's able to make it happen on Becker. Holy crap, I don't think I've seen anybody ever make a pass by taking that outside, but that's pretty nice. The gap between first and second is only 3 seconds right now. Sheppy in 3rd with 9 seconds behind them. And now these guys are running into a lapper. Let's able to get out of the way fairly easy. Becker with a dabble through the whoops. Rico with a front flip. Becker with a side flip. The lappers putting time on all these guys. Rylan with a flip in the back too through the whoops. Ooh, oh my god, that was close. These guys are all neck and neck right now. Too bad Rico has cuts, man, because this would be a pretty tight battle for, I believe, 4th? 5th? 5th. It's our 4th place rider, Got a pretty good gap on these guys right now. As Zappy goes down and Becker takes 5th place from him. Where is Mudbadizzy at? There he is. In 10th place. OG Mudbadizzy making his way through this rhythm section like there's no tomorrow. We have 45 seconds left in this main event race. And our leaders, and Iceman is down, and Mudbadizzy is able to make the pass. Looks like Iceman is stuck on the berm there. Oh, is Mudbadizzy just a front flip, and he lands it. Oh my god. Look at him. He's just on another level. He's creeping up on our island. I wonder if he's going to be able to make the pass. But I'm going to have to go back to our race leaders, I believe. Oh, no, they still got a pretty good gap. Looks like we're only going to have 2 laps left in this moto. Or in this main event, sorry. So we'll take a gander at our race leaders now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like Ryder and Sheppy might be going at it here in a moment. Ryder wants that podium position, but he's unable to get that big jump in. So that's going to cost him a little bit of time. And he goes for the double-double. That's going to cost him a little bit of time as well. The gap between Jet Doc and Nate Moto has extended now to 6.6 seconds. So unless we have some huge crashes, I think this is going to be how the race finishes, with the only variation in our top 5 possibly being between Sheppy and Ryder. Rico Suave has got a decent gap now. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes, you won't have to worry about all that cut time that he has. As Ryder looks like he gets around Sheppy for our 3rd place position. Now he is scrubbing these jumps. He wants it bad. And Nate Moto's right there too. Sheppy with a crash. Peter Dinkage, a lapper, trying not to get in the way the best he can. I don't know how Nate Moto was able to. Man, so we might have a new 2nd, new 3rd, possibly. Sheppy's really gonna have to put the hammer down to be able to gain this ground, as Nate Moto makes a mistake, and Ryder takes 2nd place from Nate Moto. There is enough time in this race for Nate to retaliate, but at the same time, there's enough time for Sheppy to gain some ground if these guys go at it and make contact with each other. And Nate with another mistake, but he keeps it up, but he hits the tough block. Sheppy's going to want a piece of that, and he is right there, but Sheppy makes a mistake as well. I'll try to keep a wide angle lens for you guys so you can see all of what's going on. Ryder is able to put a good gap. Sheppy has a little bit of a bobble in that corner, but he's coming up on Nate Moto. As Nate Moto is not able to get that inside, which is the faster line. And Jet Doc is just pulled away with it with a 15-second lead. We are on our last lap of the race now. 40 low getting in with a lapper. Holy crap. A little bit of pile up back there from 12th place, I believe that was. Nate Moto got a little bit crossed up in the whoops. Now Sheppy's hunting for that podium, and Nate goes down. Oh, he's able to keep it up, but he's off the track. He's able to get back on, so the battle is on right now for 3rd place. Sheppy has about half of a track to work with as Nate gets into tough blocks again. What's going to happen here? Sheppy with a good drive. He's got the high line. They both triple in. Sheppy has the inside here. Oh, and they collide in the air a little bit. Oh my god. And Nate Moto gets pushed. I don't think that was an intentional takeout, but Sheppy is now in 3rd. Holy crap. and Nate Cases, so that'll put Rico Suave on our actual... Oh, I missed our race leader. I apologize. Our race winner is Jet Doc. So far ahead. Ryder will take second place, and Sheppy with the last lap pass for third. And Rico and Nate are getting together. Dude's got a whole bunch of cuts. Oh my god! Oh my god, the aggression! So I have Nate coming in fifth, Rico in fourth. Nate must have had some cuts as well. Zappy in sixth, Becker in seventh. Peter Dinkage in 15th, Consistentarian 14th, Elson in 17th. Oh, looks like we might have a last lap. Mudcat with a backflip. Rylan with a big whip. Ty. So Mudcat 8th, Ty 9th, Rylan 10th. Rylan must have had a good amount of cuts. Last two riders on the track. Iceman. Big whip for the fans. And CJ with the last one across the finish line. Oh, no. Hold on. Where's 40 Low at? There he is. Just cruising. Get some TV time. Little stoppy, little wheelie. Axel Hodges. Never heard of him. Into the tough blocks one last time. Last corner. He crashes in the last corner. Completely uncontested. And 40 Low will take 13th. Great racing, guys. This awesome to watch. Awesome to stream for everybody. Remember, if you're racing this series, sit in your kits so I'm able to see what you're wearing. Your bike and your gear. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you want to see. Hit that like button while you're here. Awesome to do this. Appreciate Nick and Nate and all the Fastline guys for allowing me to stream this race for everybody. And I will see you all later.